Hello, everyone, especially you, Cancer. This is a general tarot reading for the sign of Cancer for July 2019. How are y'all doing? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Scorpio. No, not Scorpio. Mercury. These are live readings, so bear with the reader for a moment. It's so nice to have you here, Cancer. Welcome to Cancer season. Happy birthday, you guys. That's great. If you are feeling a little bit like the deja vu train has come to town, that's okay, Cancer. July for you is going to be a time where almost like memories come flooding in for you. And you could be finding yourself like maybe longing, maybe pining for something that is long gone. I'm talking about years ago, even decades for some of you. Could be like a past lover, a past situation that you're just spending a lot of time, like mental time in there, just trying to like analyzing, or you may be like seeing people in a crowd that like really remind you of somebody from your past. And it's going to be kind of like, and it's actually being made manifest by what you're feeling, Cancer, because this is like the waters run deep. This is your season. So look for your main traits to be shining through, carrying you through, and also for some of them that potentially have a way of getting in your way, Cancer, for you to be able to push those to the side, okay? No open chat forum. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll give you some information at the end. We're just live streaming the monthlies this month because we can. We have the technology, people. It's so great. So again, this reading is for general. Okay, take what applies, kick the rest to the curb. That's where it goes. Put it on the curb with your garbage bin so the garbage man can come and get it. Okay, that's what you want to do with that. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for sign of Cancer and cross watchers. Always welcome. Okay, on Legendary Tarot. So thanks again for being here. All right, let's have a look, Cancer. I'm going to cut your cards. All right, Chicken Louie, and see what comes up. Again, I want to wish you all the best in peace, prosperity, love, bliss, abundance, joy, happiness, health, in all things, everyone. Okay, so Cancer, let's see. Straight up the top, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Wands. To know what that all means, just stay tuned. I'll talk about it in a second. And at the very end of the reading, for those Cancers that wish to stay, we're going to be pulling an oracle card for an additional message for sign of Cancer. Okay? So let's start out with the nitty gritty, the mundane, the daily stuff. Page of Wands is here with a message saying, Cancer, take care of your needs. First and foremost, let's establish what are my needs. Like, rather than questioning goals at this time, you want to be questioning the present moment and taking care of yourself. Don't be denying the things that bring you happiness, okay? Even if it's like, maybe you feel like you should be doing better or you could be doing better. Don't forget to take a certain part of your day and indulge, not even indulge. For some of you, it might be indulging, but just being in that thing, no matter what, to create your happiness, okay? Page of Wands is a card of spirit, right? And the journey. This is a card has a lot about destiny for being a lowly page. And there could be a lot of the Cancers could be experiencing deep levels of emotional solitude. Okay, where can I direct my love energy, Cancer? Where are you directing your love energy? Page of Wands really wants to know. It wants you to take this time. Okay, some of you are going to be like in terms of like you're going to be doing some celebrating, some traveling and things this month as well, but primarily Cancer. For these times where you like question the deeper things and the intangible things, I feel that your focus is going to be on you. So this is about asking yourself, okay? And don't worry. It's good that we all have our morals, our ethics, and our values. And for some of you, that's going to be like at the forefront. You may be finding yourself discerning others through what you would do in similar situations in regards to ethics, morals, and values. You just kind of want to see maybe how you measure up, where you hold up, how the other person is actually being perceived in a group where it's like, this is about the search for truth through deception. Okay. Seven of Wands is a lot about deception because, first of all, if you're thieving, you got to get caught red-handed. I'm not saying that you are, but, deceptive things that take over. And this is coming up in creative things. So I want to let Cancer know, protect yourself on any like joint projects or projects where you're like sharing intellectual property and things like that, computer passwords, all that stuff. Might be time for a clean out, an update, recognize people and be what's the old business saying, quick to hire slow to hire and quick to fire, which means this is more about you like evaluating, and it's like a lesser judgment almost in some of this, okay? And that's up in your creative zone. So again, this is saying be honest with yourself, okay? If you're wanting to out and have a little bit of fun, that's okay, as long as we're being very upfront. If relationships are moving too far ahead too quickly, make sure you're not beating around the bush on any of that stuff, okay? Thank you so much. All right, up in your solar plexus, your lower intuition, your willpower, your center of solar plexus, you've got a Two of Cups reverse. So some of you are going to be really pushing, really wanting reciprocation through loving endeavors, okay? Maybe just finding somebody that's ideal to date, willing to take a chance. But this is almost as well with this Page of Wands being here saying, hey, if love isn't knocking at your door, if it's not beating it down, perhaps this is more so like the opportunity, the assessment, that you need to be taking about what you're doing for you and where you're at in regards to social situations. Maybe some of you are just straight up sick of online dating. You're like, I just can't find that match here. Why do I even try? Well, that light shining in, just saying, hey, maybe it's time to delete that app. Maybe it's time to kick it out. Because here you are in your heart center. Got a card of Chariot, Cancer. This is all about you feeling good inside the heart, right? So a lot of self-work and moving forward into that sort of self-appreciation energy. For some of you, it's outrightly like follow your heart this month in regards to travel opportunities to meet up, visit relatives. This could be an unexpected visitor as well for some of the Cancers that are out there. Our Cancers experience the spontaneous more so maybe than they admit or that other people will realize, because their life is about that. It's about chance, circumstance, going on a whim, following the truth in all of that. Okay. Thanks for joining us in the chat. Stay tuned. We're going to get for us just a few messages later. Okay. But this reading for Cancer here now up in your communication center is a reverse on an Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe you've been trying too hard to tell somebody something that they need to hear. Maybe it's like you've been wondering or evaluating whether or not they can handle the truth in that situation before you're questioning, you're second guessing. Do I open my mouth here? Should I say something? Do I say something to this person? Or is this something that they will push back against or things that are fleeting in nature? So again, mundane, random conversations coming your way. But what is the hidden message in all of that? Maybe it's to evaluate, hey, who is just presenting, who is only wanting, fringe relationships, friends with benefits situations, things like that. And again, make sure that you're telling and asking yourself, hey, I got a few hours today, or I got a few days coming up this month. What am I actually going to do about that? And plan for yourself. This is about writing things down. We have this Page of Wands up here, always in terms of your goal setting. What do you want? What do you want? Right, Cancer? It's really, the tarot's pointing at it as well about asking you. So when your mind is in the past, as I have a feeling it will be for you this month, Cancer, like seeing old faces in a crowd or thinking, hey, do I call this person? Should I reach out? That sort of thing, okay? Look at this now. It's almost saying in a soul quest, or for those of you on the spirit journey, this is about being naked. Not in a silly sense, but like sort of the vulnerability, the side of you, Cancer, when you're feeling safe, take it to that next level when you're asking yourself those important questions. Be willing to be vulnerable, even if only with yourself, because those are the aspects, those are the doors that are opening and that are allowing you to heal those old loves. Or when you find yourself pining from someone or seeing someone from decades ago or wishing that things had gone a different way, you can really take a step forward into that and say, well, I'm going to allow this feeling. I'm going to allow it to make me vulnerable. Maybe you didn't feel like you knew what you were doing back then, or the person you were dating absolutely had no clue what they had until you were gone. But don't worry about it. Please do not be in a situation of self-blame or things like this. If you need to get out and party, if you're feeling weighed down, we got pentacles all up here. We got in your upper chakras. This is all about reality. So it's like about your presence. So this is kind of grounding work. This is being more honest with yourself and the analytical thinking that goes on to the day-to-day. Because what's coming in from up above is actually practical level testing of spirit and functionality through your workday. How bummed out do you get sometimes? How happy do you get sometimes, right? What do you do to transmute those certain energies when they occur just in the day-to-day thing? It's going to be a very busy month of July, like I said, for me, or Cancer season, okay? Happy birthday to all of you, okay? And if it feels like it's too much, if you have offerings or opportunities coming your way that they just feel like too much, or innately you may really want it, but it's going to be too much, don't be hesitant. Ask for a few days before you give an answer. Be like, yeah, would I be able to get back to you on this in like 2 or 3 days type situation? Because it's fairly quick moving energy up this one side. There's a quickening when this Knight of Pentacles comes up here, right? Things may have been stagnant. They may have been slow, right? This as well, for those of you with children, it's saying, especially for older children, trust in the process. Trust that they are okay. Sometimes the spirit or your higher children's self, does that make sense? Your higher children's self are asking for independence, where our true nature, Cancer, as parents, is to like love and protect and direct and control to an extent. We have to really let go on this and don't beat yourself up about like maybe things like time spent or quality spent, because it's like they are experiencing their timeline running parallel to you. And sometimes it's more for you to take a step back, to allow something that maybe the child is stuck on to like move them forward. Okay. Just a particular message for a few now, not everybody. Okay. Thanks to all that's joined up in the chat room. Core people, hello to all of you. We're still on a reading for Cancer. This is going to be a short video. We're going to end the stream here shortly so that I can publish this one. But tonight around 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern time, we're going to go live with a big program. So it should be a good time. So stay tuned for that. Cancer, you get 2 oracle cards. All right. You've got the card of bring it into form and release the dark wound. Let love live. Okay, we talked about it all through the reading, and now it's here. What fish did you have to let go? Or what is the story about the fish that you almost caught that could have been a little bit different? Okay, don't spend too much time here, please. Remember the ripple effect that those lines of thinking can have in your everyday life, because you are in a manifesting time. It is Cancer season, so bringing it into form is really just a matter of saying, hey, what you think about, you bring about, right? And so for that, focus on getting those pentacles all right up, no lack mentality, pouring your heart into work if need be, if you need a release. Look at that card's all about the release, catch and release, they call it, right? So, and if you're hoping to catch a bigger fish or another fish or a different fish, for some of you, it really rings through again. Put away the millions of people looking for love on dating sites, maybe, and focus it in on community, in intense reality, at the time you spend out in other places, because then all the second guessing and weighing them up against an ex or stuff like that, then it doesn't exist anymore. Okay, beautiful. Bring it into form. Strong manifesting. And again, the travel theme that was there through your tarot is reiterated again in the oracle message. All right. Now, don't be afraid to release and move on. I love these oracle cards. They can almost read like tarot sometimes. They're really good. Okay, so Cancer, that's it. You can click off the video now unless you want to learn more about what I do and who we are as a group. Feel free to stick around and hit the subscribe button and give the thumbs up a dinger, and you can begin to chill with us as we tear through the tarot in the new age. Okay, hi, lovely tribe, beloved tribe in the chat room. Thanks so much for being here. I see good vibes. I see Ange Whitney. I see the November Snow Tarot. I see the Crafty Tarot. I see the Hawaiian Goddess, Jackie Hernandez. Linda Soroka. Sorry, Linda Soroka. Thanks for being here, everyone. It's really great. So I wanted to start getting some monthlies out. So if you got your dinger set to this channel, you might want to take it off just for a little while, because I'm going to be releasing the 12 monthly videos, but I'm still doing it in the form of live stream, just because it's like 2 birds, 1 stone, right? Very much. And I'll probably be just doing 2 or 3 tonight. And then on the last one, what I'll do is we'll open it up to the Legends of Tarot program. Okay, so that's coming up in just a little while. All right, absolutely. Good vibes to everyone. Stay tuned. I'm going to click off the stream now, and I'm going to be back on with leading for Rio. I'm going to be reading for sign of Leo. Okay. And that'll be coming up in just a few minutes, but don't worry. We're going to vibe together later tonight. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Much love. See you next time.